Welcome back to Houston Life. He spent years becoming one of the biggest stars in professional wrestling. But these days, Braun Strowman is taking on a different kind of challenge, eating his way across America.
Oh, yeah. The WWE superstar is back with new episodes of everything on the menu. And this season, 2 local restaurants, Crawfish Café and Late August, are featured along with special celebrity guest, former Houston Astro Josh Reddick. I caught up with Braun all about season 2 of everything on the menu.
I've traveled the world wrestling for WWE. I've met incredible people.
I am so happy to have you.
I've enjoyed once-in-a-lifetime experiences. And I've eaten a lot of food. Why don't you give me everything on the menu?
Sir, yes, sir.
But guess what? I'm still hungry.
Braun, can you hear me? Hello, hi.
Loud and clear, dear. How are you? How's it down there in the big heart of Texas?
Hey, you know, it's hotter than ever. We're just getting things started this summer.
You know, it's not even summer yet. We're still got 2 weeks to go before it's even summer. So yeah, I was just Florida's already miserable as well. So it's almost time for me to migrate north to my beautiful farm in Wisconsin and get away from some of this heat.
Right. Hey, but that shouldn't deter you from coming back to Houston, Texas.
Absolutely not.
Everything on the menu has already made a stop here. Braun, I'm so excited to talk to you about this because, you know, you're going to feature a bunch of cities around the country for this season, season 2 of the great series. And my favorite part about this is that you're such a big guy. I love, this is so weird. This is going to sound so weird. I love watching you eat literally everything on the menu because I've always wanted to do that, but I never, ever can.
So I love hearing that. I love hearing from the fans of the show and things like that, that they're living vicariously through me. Because at the end of the day, that's the message of the show that I want. Like, it's such a cool concept that we were able to, you know, capture this lightning in a bottle and give these restaurants an opportunity to show the world their, you know, their hand, their full Rolodex. We've had all these great food shows before mine, and you know they focus on a handful of dishes, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 dishes, but you never really get a full deep dive into these restaurants. So with having this opportunity to do everything on the menu and showcase all of the dishes on these restaurants, and then the signature dish restaurant as well, knowing that it's been a pillar in the community and a staple for 50, 60, 70 years in some of these places, and being able to re-shine some spotlight on that, because I hear from fans that live in some of these cities are like, I've been living in the city for 30 years. I didn't even know this restaurant was here. So hearing that, being able to do that and help these generational restaurants continue to do what they love, supporting their community, it just makes for fun TV.
It really does. And you know what's great is that I think your order alone can help service these restaurants into staying in business, right? I do want to know, you know, coming from the WWE, you're a big dude. What is your caloric intake on any given day? Like what does it take to fill you up, Braun?
Oh God, a lot. So it was crazy because I actually leaned out while I was filming this. So I did 12 cities, 24 restaurants in 7.5 weeks. I was still able to drop 9 pounds and 3% body fat throughout that, but it was a lot of work. I'm fasting 24 hours the day before. I'm doing an hour of cardio that night. I get up in the morning, I do an hour of cardio. I work out. I'm still haven't eaten yet. I go to the first signature dish restaurant, break my fast, eat some amazing greasy dish that my stomach necessarily isn't the happiest with when I consume it, but my soul surely is. Then I won't eat again for 24 to 36 hours after I do everything on the menu. Then I do cardio, workout, and then break my fast again. So a lot of work going into that. Yeah.
You have a plan, okay? At least you have a plan. It seems to be working out for you.
Yeah, I think so. Oh wait, the logo is in the way. Let me give you my good arm.
My good arm. Stop. Okay, I do want to ask though, the cities that you stop at, of course, Houston is on that menu. We've got some incredible restaurants here, and I'm sure that you found that out, but you've got some special guests along the way, and we are so excited that, of course, our World Series champ, Houston Astro Josh Reddick, got to join you. He's a great friend of Houston Life. Can he keep up? Was he able to keep up with you, Braun?
Josh did great. So Josh and I have been friends since like 2019, I think it was, when I was with WWE, and I went and did media throughout the first pitch. Found out Josh is a huge wrestling fan, a big fan of mine. He actually walked out to my theme song that night, went yard while we were there that day. Hadn't seen him in a couple years, so being able to, because he's been busy, he's a family man now, he's got a great family, being able to sit down and break bread, and his knowledge for food it blew my mind. Like it's so crazy how many, I don't know if this is probably the wrong term, but closet foodies there are. And it blows my mind, like, seeing this. And then we get in there, and the fun thing with this show, with adding the guest in season 2, is that format. It turns into a podcast-ish talk show. We're doing some therapy, and they're talking about life, but then it's all centered around the food. And it's neat to be able to debate back and forth because everybody's palate's a little different. So Josh is describing what he tastes and how he feels on his palate and the different layers and textures and his interpretation of it, and mine, and then being able to debate and finding the common grounds, and it makes for fun. We are not at work. We're a group of brothers having fun, and it shines through the show. And it's so funny. I always laugh because Jordan, my camera guy, he's such like a 17-year-old girl in real life. And my job is, and in my thing for me, he's been around and done so much stuff. He's seen so many things. If I can get him to break behind the camera, I know I'm doing right. So there's little tidbits throughout the season where you'll hear a very high-pitched tee-hee-hee off camera. That's my cameraman.
Awesome. And of course, he always gets your good arm, right? He always makes sure
the good arm.
Good side. Everything on the menu, Braun Strowman. I cannot wait for our viewers to catch this. USA Network. Hey, please come back and visit us again here in Houston, Texas, the minute you get a free time. But we'll check you out on the show, and we'll make sure that we save a plate for you too, okay?
Yes, ma'am. So great talking to you. Texas, I love you. Try not to melt in the summer. Enjoy it. Get out. Eat some food. Go have everything on the menu.
He is not joking when he says he orders everything on the menu, and you're like, there's no way he's going to get all of that down. And he does. It's crazy.
He's awesome.
You guys have got to catch that. He's such a hoot. For more of my fun chat with Braun, log on to the Scene On section of HoustonLife.tv.
Okay, good stuff.
Good arm, bad arm.
There you go. And the giggling in the background. Listen for that.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you